How did we lose to the Hawks? We'll talk about that in a minute. Let's dive into this. Wizards and Sixers. This was a series I thought would be a lot more lopsided than it was today. Wizards actually hung in very well. Very well. I don't know if that's how you say it, but they hung in. And I thought for sure the Sixers are going to blow them out. But the Wizards, they were actually doing pretty good. Davis Bertans was humongous. So was Alex Len. One thing though, they can't play Robin Lopez over Daniel Guilford. Wow, I was just watching the Jazz, so I almost said Gobert and Gafford. Over Daniel Gafford. There really wasn't even a single person who played bad on either team, especially the Wizards. Not one player had a bad game. They all played really good, including the Sixers. Tobias Harris lit up the Wizards for like 28 in the first half, so I thought he was going for 60, but they cooled him down and Embiid took over, and Embiid is just so dominant. He is just destroying any big they throw at him on the Wizards. They don't have any big that can really put up much of a fight against him. So yeah, we'll have to continue watching this series, see what happens. Can the Wizards sneak in a game or two? Can they win? I don't know. I still think it might be a sweep, but we'll have to see what happens. The Suns beat the Lakers. I think the Suns are winning this series. I knew they were going to win this series. I'm feeling it. The first thing I want to say is, what is Anthony Davis doing? He has not showed up the past couple games, it feels like. He's just standing out on the perimeter, not doing too much. He only had 13 points tonight. No one had over 20 points on the Lakers. The highest scoring player is LeBron with 18. The Lakers are just looking rough. Andre Drummond hasn't been the best for them. I mean, he's definitely an upgrade, probably from Marc Gasol and Montrezl Harrell. Devin Booker lit them up. 34 points, 50% shooting. He was torching them all game, especially when Chris Paul went down. He stepped in and helped them hold on until he got back. Although when Chris Paul went down, I thought he dislocated his shoulder or something. It looked pretty bad, but luckily it's just a contusion, shoulder contusion, so that's good. I was hoping he wasn't going to get injured for another playoff series. That would suck. But yeah, I'm still going Suns in 6 or 7 on this series. I don't really know what else to say about this game. Suns played a super good game and they're going to win the series, like I said. Now, the Hawks and the Knicks. Oh, how did we lose to them? Trae Young lit us up. I've said lit us up 3 times in this video, but I don't care because he did. He had like 30 points. Julius Randle needs to do more. RJ Barrett needs to do a little bit more. Alec Burks, though, definitely the bright spot of this game. He had 27 points. He was clutch at the end, but we could not. I don't even want to talk about that last play where they threw it in, and it was such a bad pass they couldn't even get a shot off to tie the game. Let's just move on. I don't want to talk about this. The Grizzlies upset the Jazz. Now, I did not see this coming. I thought Donovan Mitchell was going to be playing, but he wasn't. I like the Grizzlies, I really do, but I really think that this might be their last win, especially if Donovan comes back. Bogdanovich, though, him and Derek Favors were the only 2 players who did good and helped the Jazz. Derek Favors was huge. Rudy Gobert as well, a little bit. But Derek Favors was huge. Great defense, great rebounding. But Bogdanovich, it was the only reason they were in that game. He was on fire in the 4th, hitting clutch shot after clutch shot. But more importantly, let's talk about Dillon Brooks. Dillon Brooks has been a clamp these past 3 games. Against the Spurs, against the Warriors, and now against the Jazz, game 1. He's clamping everyone. This game, he lit them up for 31. That's the 4th time I said lit them up. I need to find new vocabulary. And Ja Morant took over in the 4th. He had 26. Dude, they're going to be so good. They're so young. I think they're the 2nd youngest team. Even if they lose this series, that's definitely a W for them because they were 9th seed. They knocked off the Warriors. Got to win against the Jazz. But we'll have to see what happens. Maybe they can pull an upset. That'd be the craziest thing I've ever seen. But I guess it could happen. Alright, that's going to wrap it up. I'll be back tomorrow.